What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm actually going to be doing a recap, a breakdown, a reaction, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be reacting to HonorRoll Skate Crew's first performance on Rollerjam Season 1. If you have not seen the show yet, it is on Showtime. It is the first ever roller skating competition show. So I suggest you go watch that before I do this breakdown, because obviously it's going to be a spoiler alert. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a review of my crew, HonorRoll Skate Crew, and just kind of critiquing and giving my perspective as if I were a judge. I'm going to be going over just not episode 1, it's actually episode 2, but their first performance. I'm going to be going over that and maybe doing some breakdowns of certain parts of the routine that I can teach you guys, which will be really cool. But yeah, this will be something different. I have never done a reaction video. But before I jump into it, go ahead and like the video. And if you are new here, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all. Let's jump into it. Nice. Okay. Starting off very, very powerful. All right, so I'm gonna pause it. One thing that I do want to point out is their outfits. So their outfits are very player. It's giving off like classic HonorRoll vibes. It showcases kind of like where we come from, which is dirty ghetto kids. If I can sum it up, we came a long way from being dirty ghetto kids, but all of our origin stories come from, all of us were, I'm not gonna say poor, but we weren't born with a silver spoon in our mouth. So I think the only one who didn't grow up like that was Dylan, and he's the youngest. I don't believe Dylan grew up as a dirty ghetto kid, but the rest of us did. So shout out to the outfits. It's kind of classic representation of that. Sick transition. And good point out by Terrell. What they did very well throughout this entire season is they used the floor, right? So HonorRoll's known for more being tricks, breakdance moves, but they can literally do it all, which is what makes them, the best crew in the world. Because not only can they do the flashy moves, but they can actually skate, from shuffling, spins, jumps, lifts, whatever the case is. So I just want you to be aware of that. That's just something that I really want to point out. Nice. On point. Sheesh. All right, so I got to rewind that. So Jordan just did a 540 corkscrew. All right, so I'm going to back that up. Let's see. All right, so he basically just twisted in the air. Was it 2.5 times or 1.5 times? So a 360 and then another half turn. It's confusing, but he basically did it and landed right on his kneecaps. This is something that we used to do when we were teenagers, but it looks absolutely crazy. So I'm gonna play it again. Boom, right here. Boom, crazy. Here we go. Classic Tony Zane, walking on the hands. And then just to freeze like that on beat, to be able to do that and freeze on the beat, I expect it from them, but to someone watching, you know, to be able to do that when all the pressure is on, you know what I mean? You got a crowd, you're on a television show, like that just showcases the type of level that, you know, HonorRoll's at. Oh, see a little slip up there. Seen a little slip up there. All right, so we're gonna be taking a little break from their reaction. I'm gonna be teaching y'all this little groundwork combination that they do the routine that I think is really dope. Been using this for years and it's always solid. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna start off down and with your left knee up like this, okay? Now, from here, you're gonna go into like a hold position. So your left skate is gonna come back and you're gonna catch yourself on your hands like this, okay? So if you do it right, you're gonna want your body to be kind of flat. You don't want you're gonna want to be flat like this, okay? You don't want your hips to be down or your butt to be too high. You want to be like this. So from here, from your left knee up, I'm gonna count it just so that you can get the timing. So it's gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, boom. Okay. Obviously you don't have to do it that fast if you're just learning. You just kind of take your time. So actually here I'm gonna show y'all slow. So from here, hands go down, skate rolls back onto the toe stops or toe plugs, dance plugs, whatever you got. Now, from that hold position, this transition is almost like a bridge. So your body is going to create like a bridge. So from this hold position, you are going to bring your skates in like this, boom. And then what you're going to do is your right hand is going to reach back. And as it does, your body's going to roll over. So let me show you from the side. So what I just did, I went from the kind of plank position, this right here. My skates rolled in, and as they did, my right hand reached back, which brought me to this position. Now you want to try to keep your hips high. You don't want them to be low like this, right? It's where you're doing this kind of moves. You want to keep them high. So when you reach as high as you can. Then from here, you're going to actually switch. So this hand is going to hit the ground, and then your left arm is going to go up like that. Okay, so let's try that. So right now my right arm is on the ground. No, sorry, my left arm is on the ground. My right arm is up in the air, and then from here I'm going to switch. And when I switch, I still want to keep my hips high. So from here, boom. Okay, now the transition to turn back around, all you're going to do, your left arm is going to come around your body. Your body's going to turn as well. Now, once you turn, you're going to go onto your right skate only, like that. So you're going to go back into the plank position just on your right skate though. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go from the plank position to the little turnaround bridge into the one leg. Okay, let's try that slow. You may not be able to do it slow because it does take a little bit of muscle to do it slow, but follow along as best as you can. So from here, plank position, bring your skates in, same time reach up to the sky, boom, switch, boom, keep turning around, and then you're gonna go onto your right skate like this. Okay, try that a little faster. So from here, boom, bring them in, turn over, over, boom. Okay, remember to keep that left skate up in the air. Not in the air, but just keep it tucked. Now from here, we're going to do a applejack or alpha kick. I do have a tutorial on how to do that. I may leave that in the description, but all you're gonna do is you're going to pull your skate through, boom, to where you're in the crouch position like this. So let me show you that again. So from here, right, you're gonna pull. Now this is like core and hips. All right, so you're gonna pull it all in, boom, like that. Now, from here, you're going to then do your alpha kick. So as soon as you pull it through, you're going to lean back and then kick your right skate up like this. Okay, now it happens so you want to lean back, boom, and throw your hips up. Okay, so I know some skaters, they like try to do it at the same time. They try to go like, and they don't really use the momentum, because that's what you want. You want the momentum to be able to throw your leg. All right, so just try to imagine trying to kick yourself in the face. All right, but don't kick yourself in the face. So what you're gonna do, your arms are gonna come back and your hips are gonna go up. And as they do, your skate is going to fly up like that. Okay, so then from there you just get up. So you're gonna go alpha kick, out, in. So let me show you what that looks like from the front. So we're gonna do the kick, bring it back down. Your skates are gonna go out, in. It's almost like a, not like an army. It kind of is like an army, you know, when they be calling out the little marches. It is kind of like that, but I believe it comes from like the gosh, I can't think of it. It's like from the movie Stump the Yard. It's like the colleges do it, you know. But anyways, so from the alpha kick, right? So you just brought yourself up like this. Now you're gonna lean back, alpha kick, boom. Now you're gonna go out, in. Okay? So now I'm gonna do the whole thing slow. Most of y'all probably won't be able to do it to the actual tempo, but because it is more of it's an advanced, yeah, the speed makes it advanced. But if you're an intermediate skater, you should be able to do these moves. They're not impossible, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do it super, super slow, starting with the left knee up like this. From here, we're gonna go into the plank. Boom, bring it in, cross over, switch, cross over, right skate down, bring it in, boom, alpha kick, boom, back, out, in. And then just hit like a little pose at the end. But yeah, that is the little groundwork combo. If you can do it, great. If you can only do one move out of that, that's good too. Take it, flip it, make it yours. All right, let's get back to the review. On point. Nice. Great ending. Great ending. So, you know, a lot of those movements were classic honor roll. You know, a lot of the transitions. To be honest, it came from break skate, which is like an older crew, which formed into honor roll. Break skate's still around, but some of us went from break skate and created honor roll. So a lot of those transitions actually originated from break skate, which is, you know, I don't know, it's been around since 1999, I want to say. That's why whenever I say classic, it's something that, you know, has been around for a very, very long time. And how honor roll showcases those moves, they showcase it in a newer perspective. And, you know, the energy is always up. I do want to point out, though, that this routine, overall, it was a great routine, very powerful way to start. It's a, you know, a way to put their stamp on the competition, letting them know like, hey, we're here, we're not here to fuck around. I did see little slip ups in the routine. It was not a perfect routine. I did see some things that are off, and that's what I will be kind of going over throughout this reaction series. Is I'm going to be pointing out the flaws. I'm going to be pointing out everything that's dope about the routine, the little small details that you might not realize whenever you're first watching it. But yeah, overall, it was a great performance. Let me see what the judges have to say.
So, what did you think? I noticed right off the bat y'all traveled and you used the floor. What is it like for y'all to be here?
This is historical. There's never been a show like this, and we're just happy that we've had the privilege to be here. Can't breathe right now, but
Yo, shout out to Jordan. Before the show, he wasn't really skating much. He kind of just jumped off the couch and jumped into the routine, to be honest. Well, not the routine, but jumped into the show. So his cardio was not up to par, but he was still able to perform because that's just what he does. But it's just kind of funny.
No air.
so can you hey, I see what you did there. You're not supposed to be with no air, you know what I'm saying?
You skated right into that one, yeah. Johnny, what aspects of the performance stood out for you?
I mean, not to be too corny, but I feel like you guys should have taken your belts out a notch halfway through because you ate the entire floor.
All right, so I'm not gonna actually go through all the judges' takes. You guys can go watch the show again. That is on HBO Max. So go there, check it out. All right, so I'm actually gonna skip ahead to see what the judges scored them as.
HonorRoll skate crew. The judges loved your professional level routine, but want to see even more wow moments. You are safe. You scored a 90.
Okay.
The judges gave you a 45 in technique and a 45 in creativity. Congratulations.
Okay, so the judges gave them a score of 90, 45 technique, 45 creativity. That actually sounds fair. The actual routine itself, I loved it, but there were different parts in the routine where they weren't totally in sync. There was times where like the jumps were, a little off. There were little slips here and there. So I think 90 is a fair score, which I'm going to give them a 90 as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it on the breakdown. Now, I will be doing their next episode next week. So be on the lookout for that. Also, remember to like the video if you enjoyed the content. And I will be leaving HonorRoll's Instagram in the description so that you can give us a follow and keep up with everything that HonorRoll's doing. But yeah, that is it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and y'all be easy. Peace.